Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in this video we're just going to take a walk in the park on my break, and we're going to respond to that video. Yes, that video that Hooples put out a while ago about beards, in which he didn't even talk about the main detractions from having a beard, that most beard styles do not allow you to readily put on a gas mask, and that a lot of facial hair puts you at a disadvantage if someone grabs it in a fight. Mostly he pointed out that dirty people have dirty beards. But he didn't point out that men have a right to have a beard, and that is their body, their choice. And I think that it is wrong that a lot of men are not allowed to let their body be in its natural state because their job arbitrarily decides that people who have beards are less hireable, or because their wife once said that they hate facial hair on a man, and so he quietly decided to never grow a beard again, despite the fact that maybe he would like to try that one time in his life. I bet that describes a lot of men who are watching this video. So, I'm not really one to champion men's rights. I do believe that the rights of women and minorities do have some catching up to do. I don't think that needs to be at the detraction of men, but I don't really think that the patriarchy, which does have plenty of things that it judges men on, including facial hair and things like that, the expectation to work even at your own sacrifice, the fact that men will almost always be the ones arrested in a domestic violence dispute, regardless of who is the aggressor, and the fact that men almost always lose in child custody hearings, sometimes to the great damage of the child. Anyways, just some things to think about. I do think that men have just as much right to choose whether or not they want to shave as a woman, and there really aren't a lot of jobs where you need to shave your facial hair off. Most restaurants don't have the women wearing hairnets, but they'll expect the men to shave the beards off, despite the fact that it's always a long head hair that ends up in the food. So keep your beard clean. Keep it if you want to. I'll probably actually be cutting mine pretty soon, just because it's been a couple years that I've had it now, and that's the longest I've ever had it. I've gone through plenty of the stages of irritation and getting used to it, but I don't really like it blowing in my face a lot. I don't want to tie it down. I don't want to be always messing with it. So, anyways, I do think that a man has the right to have the beard, but there are situations where you don't necessarily want to have one. So, I think it should be your right to choose. Anyways, hope you're all doing well out there. Hope that was interesting. Everybody stay safe.